Breaking free from foreign dependency, a path for Africa's self-reliance. Africa, a continent rich in natural resources, cultural diversity, and human potential, has long been shackled by the chains of foreign dependency. From colonial exploitation to neo-colonial economic structures, Africa's development has often been dictated by external forces. However, the 21st century presents an unprecedented opportunity for Africa to break free from this dependency and chart a new course towards self-reliance and sustainable development. This script explores the strategies and pathways Africa must adopt to achieve true independence and prosperity. To break free from foreign dependency, Africa must first understand the historical and structural roots of its reliance on external powers. Colonialism laid the foundation for economic exploitation, where African resources were extracted to fuel the industrialization of Europe and America. Post-independence, many African nations inherited economies structured around the export of raw materials, leaving them vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Neo-colonialism further entrenched this dependency through unfair trade agreements, debt traps, and the influence of multinational corporations. Foreign aid, while well-intentioned, has often perpetuated a cycle of reliance rather than fostering self-sufficiency. To move forward, Africa must confront these legacies and redefine its relationship with the global economy. Education is the cornerstone of any nation's development. For Africa to break free from foreign dependency, it must prioritize education and skills development. A well-educated population is essential for innovation, entrepreneurship, and the effective management of resources. African governments must increase investment in education, particularly in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM fields. By equipping the youth with the skills needed for the modern economy, Africa can reduce its reliance on foreign expertise and create homegrown solutions to its challenges. Moreover, vocational training and technical education should be emphasized to address the skills gap in key sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and infrastructure development. Empowering women and girls through education is also critical, as gender equality has been shown to drive economic growth and social progress. Africa is home to 30% of the world's mineral reserves, 10% of its oil, and vast agricultural potential. However, the continent has historically exported raw materials without adding value, leaving it at the mercy of global commodity prices. To break free from this cycle, Africa must focus on local value addition. Governments and private sector actors should invest in processing industries to transform raw materials into finished products. For example, instead of exporting raw cocoa, African nations can produce chocolate and other cocoa-based products. Similarly, mineral-rich countries should establish refineries and manufacturing plants to create jobs and increase revenue. Regional integration through initiatives like the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, can facilitate the movement of goods and services, creating a larger market for locally produced goods. By prioritizing industrialization and value addition, Africa can reduce its reliance on imports and build a more resilient economy. Agriculture remains the backbone of many African economies, employing over 60% of the population. However, the continent still imports a significant portion of its food, making it vulnerable to external shocks such as climate change and global supply chain disruptions. To achieve food security, Africa must modernize its agricultural sector. This includes adopting climate-smart farming techniques, improving access to credit and inputs for smallholder farmers, and investing in infrastructure such as irrigation systems and storage facilities. Governments should also support research and development to create high-yield, drought-resistant crops suited to local conditions. By increasing agricultural productivity and reducing post-harvest losses, Africa can not only feed its growing population, but also export surplus produce to generate revenue. A self-sufficient agricultural sector will reduce dependency on food imports and enhance the continent's resilience. The digital revolution presents a unique opportunity for Africa to leapfrog traditional development pathways. With a young, tech-savvy population, the continent is well-positioned to embrace innovation and drive economic transformation. African governments should create an enabling environment for technology startups by providing funding, mentorship, and regulatory support. Expanding access to affordable internet and digital infrastructure is also crucial for bridging the digital divide. Innovation hubs and incubators can foster collaboration between entrepreneurs, researchers, and policymakers to develop solutions tailored to Africa's needs. From mobile banking to renewable energy, technology can address pressing challenges and create new opportunities for growth. Moreover, Africa must invest in research and development to build its capacity in emerging fields such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and renewable energy. By becoming a leader in innovation, Africa can reduce its reliance on foreign technology and expertise. Foreign dependency is often exacerbated by poor governance, corruption, and weak institutions. To achieve self-reliance, Africa must prioritize good governance and accountability at all levels of society. Transparent and accountable leadership is essential for effective resource management and equitable development. African governments should strengthen institutions, enforce the rule of law, and combat corruption to build public trust and attract investment. Civil society and the media play a crucial role in holding leaders accountable and advocating for the rights of citizens. By fostering a culture of transparency and participation, Africa can create a more inclusive and just society. Africa's strength lies in its unity. By working together, African nations can amplify their voice on the global stage and negotiate more favorable terms of engagement. Regional integration through organizations such as the African Union (AU) and Regional Economic Communities (RECs) can promote cooperation in areas such as trade, infrastructure, and security. The AFCFTA, which aims to create a single continental market, is a significant step toward reducing dependency on external markets. By trading among themselves, African countries can diversify their economies and reduce vulnerability to external shocks. Collaboration in areas such as energy, transportation, and healthcare can also enhance the continent's resilience. For example, cross-border energy projects can ensure a stable supply of electricity, while joint efforts in vaccine production can improve health security. Breaking free from foreign dependency does not mean isolating Africa from the global community. Rather, it means redefining the continent's relationships with external partners on terms that prioritize mutual respect and shared benefits. Africa should engage in strategic partnerships that align with its development goals. This includes diversifying its trade and investment partners to reduce reliance on any single country or region. South-South cooperation, particularly with emerging economies such as China, India, and Brazil, can provide new opportunities for collaboration. African nations should also negotiate fairer trade agreements that protect local industries and promote value addition. By asserting its interests and leveraging its collective bargaining power, Africa can build more equitable relationships with the rest of the world. The African diaspora, comprising millions of people of African descent living abroad, represents a valuable resource for the continent's development. Diaspora communities can contribute through remittances, investments, and knowledge transfer. African governments should create policies to attract diaspora investment and facilitate their involvement in national development. Initiatives such as diaspora bonds and dual citizenship can strengthen ties and encourage contributions to the continent's growth. Moreover, the diaspora can serve as ambassadors for Africa, promoting its image and advocating for its interests on the global stage. By harnessing the potential of its diaspora, Africa can tap into a wealth of resources and expertise. Finally, breaking free from foreign dependency requires a shift in mindset. Africa must embrace a Pan-African identity that celebrates its diversity while uniting around common goals and aspirations. Cultural exchange programs, educational initiatives, and media campaigns can promote a sense of pride and belonging among Africans. By reclaiming its narrative and showcasing its achievements, Africa can challenge stereotypes and inspire confidence in its future. A strong Pan-African identity will also foster solidarity and cooperation, enabling the continent to overcome challenges and seize opportunities together. Breaking free from foreign dependency is not an easy task, but it is a necessary one for Africa to realize its full potential. By investing in education, leveraging its natural resources, embracing technology, and promoting good governance, Africa can build a self-reliant and prosperous future. Regional integration, strategic partnerships, and the empowerment of the diaspora will further strengthen the continent's position on the global stage. Ultimately, Africa's success depends on the collective efforts of its people, united by a shared vision of independence and progress. The journey towards self-reliance will require courage, determination, and resilience. But with the right strategies and a commitment to change, Africa can break free from the chains of dependency and emerge as a beacon of hope and opportunity for generations to come.